Hi guys, it's Miss Brown. It is time for math. So today our goals are that I can or you can write a number in base 10 form when given standard form, and I can write a number in standard form when given base 10 form. Now those may sound familiar to you, and that's good because if so you learned about them last year. But if not, that is okay. I'm going to show you what I mean by that. So when we talk about our numbers and these base 10 and standard forms, what we are doing is we're talking about their place value. So the way that we count is we use from 0 to 9, and then we start over. So for instance, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But what happens when I add another one? I don't just keep a single digit now. What I do is I combine them. So I have 9 and I'm adding 1, and that gives me 10. So I start and add a whole nother place. So what that means is those 10 things become one of these. And the same thing happens as we go up our scale. So let's say I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and I add 9 cubes to get 99, and I add one more, that makes it 100. So I'm just using the digits 0 through 9. But what we know is that this number, so when it's written like this with numbers, that is what we call standard form. When I talk about base 10 form, I'm talking about what it looks like when I'm using these different tools to help me. So like 1 of these, or 10 of these equals 1 of these. And 10 of these equals 1 of these. And let me see if I can find it. I thought I grabbed it. And 10 of these equals 1 of these. So these talk about our ones place, or in other words, our ones place. So 1. These talk about our tens place. These talk about our hundreds place. This big cube talks about our thousands place. So when I write a number in standard form, like 362, when I talk about it in base 10 form, I need to start grabbing my cubes. So this 2 is worth 1, 2. This 6 isn't worth 6. It's actually worth 60 because it's worth 6 of these. So if I start putting those out, I've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So its actual value of this 6 is 60. But the number in this place value is a 6. And then it says that I have 300s. So I have 1, 2, 3. Well, you may be asking yourself, well, Miss Brown, that's great that you have these blocks, but I don't have these blocks. So what am I supposed to do? Don't worry about it. We're going to move those out. So we're going to write our number in base 10 form. So I have 1, 2. We're going to represent our ones places by dots. Our tens places, just like we had a stick, I'm going to represent it by a stick. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hundreds. Looks like a square. So I'm going to draw a square. So I've got 100, 200. That was a little sloppy. 300. So I have 1, 2, 300. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 62. So I just took this number that is in standard and wrote it in base 10 form. Okay, let's try another. Let's say I am given the number 1,346. Okay, you'll notice that I have a comma because every group of 3 numbers, I put a comma. So I'm going to start my ones place. All right, 6 ones, 6 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Tens place. I've got 4 tens, so I'm going to draw 4 sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hundreds place. I've got 3 of them, so I've got 1, 2, 3. Oh gosh, Miss Brown, but what do we do? How do I draw this cube? What am I going to do? Don't worry about it. You can draw a cube quite simply and show off those art skills Miss Hayden has taught you. So I have 1,346. All right. So that just covered our first goal today. I can write a number in base 10 form when given standard form. So when I was giving you that number and we were drawing the pictures, we just met that goal. But now I have this second goal. I can write a number in standard form when given base 10 form. Miss Brown, what the heck do you mean by that? Well, what I mean, guys, is if I was given this drawing, I'm going to start to figure it all out. So I'm going to start with my ones place again. As I showed you, that's the place that's far off to the side here. I want to figure this out, okay? So I'm going to count my dots. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to write a 4. Now I'm going to go to my tens place. Remember, that's my sticks. I'm going to count my sticks. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to write a 3 there. Now I'm in my hundreds place. So I got to count my hundreds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I don't have any thousands, so I'm not going to put a number there. I don't have to worry about any of the others. But now I took this base 10 form up here, this drawing, and wrote it in standard form or number form, and I know that it's 534. Let's try one more together. Miss Brown is not the best artist. All right, now let's look at this. Again, we are going to start in our ones place. So let's count our dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to write down the number 8. Okay, now I'm going to go to my tens place. If I remember, that's my sticks. But, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? There's no sticks drawn. Oh, you know what? Don't worry, guys. If I don't have any, that means I put in a big fat 0. Especially when I know that I have a number that's coming up in the next place value. So I have 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to write down 3 hundreds. Okay, well, I'm not done because I know I have 1, 2 thousands. So I'm going to write my 2. But as we just learned, when we write a number in standard form, we need to make sure that we count over and put our commas in. So I'm going to go 1, 2 hops, 3 hops, comma. So this number is 2,308. So we just mastered our second goal here. Look at that, guys. But you may be asking, Miss Brown, what do I do when I have something that's in the 10,000s place, or the 100,000s place, or the millions place? We're going to work on that another day. But just so you know, just like we did the different drawings, you can label different things as a key to let someone know. So this may be a triangle, maybe 10,000s, or it may be that you draw lots of cubes to demonstrate that. Because what if I'm given, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of those. 10! Well, as we know, so let's say I was given those 10 hundreds. I can't write 10 hundreds. That's not right. That's a lot bigger number, because if I did my comma trick, that's 10,100. That's not okay. So sometimes I may have to count them up and go 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. So I have 1 in my thousands column, which I know comes after or before my comma, and I get this. This is going to help you on today's task, guys. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to Miss Brown to help you, or Miss McCadden or Mr. Hawkins. They would love to help you with this on Microsoft Teams or a Canvas message. Just let us know. I'm so proud of you guys. Bye-bye.